Hi guys, welcome to Aquascaping on the Fly, living art creation, and your Fly Guy's guide, that's me, to all things aquascaping. So what about this episode? What is it about floater plants that's really best for beginners? Okay, you can't get more beginning. I am an immediate beginner, 2 months into this, and I can tell you right now, when you look at the budget of what it costs for the hobby, what I think are the best floater plants, the ones you get for free. So today I'm going to show you two that I found just a few days ago. I do a lot of scavenger hunts on my channel. So those of you who don't know, I am actually a flight attendant, and when I go on layovers, I try to get out and do some scavenger hunts around the city, whatever the city I'm in. And I try to look for plants or moss or anything kind of interesting that I can bring back to use in the hobby. And so I was locally, I'm in Texas, North Texas, and I found a couple of plants that are floaters. And I have been looking ever since I got into the hobby. I started doing scavenger hunts immediately in my local area, going out to my parks and trails and things like that. And I've always been looking for something that was water related. It wasn't until I found a body of water that had a fountain in it, so the water was always moving, but it also had fish and ducks and everything in it. And it's part of a larger lake. And around the edges where the water was very calm, I found two floater plants, and I could not believe my luck. So I brought them home, got them prepped. They're already in some growing containers, and I want to give you guys a shout out right now to let you look at these and see what you can do when you go out in nature and try to find things for the hobby. So hot second while I reset the camera and give you guys a look. Okay, so as you can see right here, and forgive me, I am going freehand, so it's gonna be a little wobbly. Here's the first one I saw. You can tell, this has just been in this container 3 days. It has greened up already, and they were all floating flat on the water. And you can tell, they're already up to the container lid. So this is kind of amazing. Now what I don't know, as you can see, they are a stem, but they're a floater. So I don't know if these need to be planted in a substrate or if I can just cut them off and they will float the way they are. But you can see we've got some really cool looking that I've never seen these anywhere online. And I don't know if this is, I'm sure it's not just native to Texas. I'm sure there's other places where this is. But here's the first one I thought was interesting, and so I'm going to grow this a little bit, see how it does, and then it will go in one of the aquariums if it's still alive when I put them together. I say if, because you never know. All right, get that out of the way. Now if I can give you a little, too far. Okay, you can see their root system. They just go straight down into the water. These are tiny. They're like the size of a pinhead. And it took considerable effort to get these cleaned out of the water they were in. By that I mean, there's a lot of pollution in the water as far as plastic, small, tiny plastic, and different things that I had to sift out. And this one is the same thing. It's just, I put it in a separate container that has a lid over it just to see how, if there's any difference in how either one of them grow out. But I think this looks pretty cool, and I loved it when I saw it, and I thought, okay, that's amazing. I was hoping to get, there's actually more in here already, so I know it's growing already. I just want to see how big they get, how long the roots get before I do anything else with them. There are two plants that I found in nature that I'm going to use in an aquarium, and they're actually going to be probably used in one of the three that go up here, maybe all of them, for consistency. This is going to be my first tank build. It's going to be 3 tanks at once. It's going to be called the Trinity series. And I've already got the hardscape, which for those of you who know anything about my channel, you know we are all about budget. What we can find for free, we want to find for free. All the hardscaping I found for free. So the hardscaping and everything. The lighting, if you want to choose, I'll put a link in the description for the lighting, because that lighting is 2 LED strips. You cannot see them, they're low profile. They will not get in the way of your tank. If you want to have anything coming out of the top of it, those were $15 per tank. And the tanks you're looking at are $15 each. So right now I have a whopping $30 invested in each one of those. I'm trying to do a build for less than 100. So these little dudes down here, they will definitely help out. So hope you liked the video, keep watching, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.